It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. From EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Tigers will get the first crack on offense today. They'll run it to the left. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So UCLA's offense comes out for their first possession today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and
swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that can dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up the run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's a toss to the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now. Auburn now operating in the red zone. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He's got it near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking for some space. It's Sims. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long on the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Wood.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Auburn in the lead as you break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And he's got it, no problem. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Puts into space at the 50. Now here he goes. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Point after, not right through. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. He's looking to throw. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Bruins pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wood. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback delivers quickly, the receiver on the screen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. What a kick. It's good from 55. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff. It's Riley. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Oh, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Players are down the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Auburn. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. That ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. Play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Oh, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Caught over the middle. It's Riley. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Timeout, Auburn. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. And we're able to get him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And it's good from 56 yards. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
They'll kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The run quickly caught in the right flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Bruins pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powering through. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Rush coverage now from the secondary. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
31, UCLA, 16.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Auburn Tigers take over.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down and more. He's still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. Ball's running himself to avoid disaster.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They keep him off balance with a run. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They're going to run it here. Crosses the 45. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Riley. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
First and still going. Touchdown, Auburn. And their route is on.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after pulling up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looks right for a quick completion. He shreds the tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly. It brings up a fourth down. And the Bruins will have to punt this one away. Fielded at the 25. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up first and 10. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Sims. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Wood. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. 1st and 10 play coming up. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. The Bruins line it up with 1st and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of...
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking right, this one caught. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Great looking drive. 11th play coming up. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Hands off to the left. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And it's a bunch formation. On the ground, it's Riley. Has the first down and more. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Riley. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. A deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Auburn.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Bruins bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Grinding away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Picks up the first, looking for more. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. Looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And here's the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening.